Hello my friends and fellow VEDSies. Today I come to you from the beautiful Toronto Islands with the lovely ferry boat behind me. You know I love those. Yes, everyone who knows my vlog knows that I love ferries and the history of various ships and ferries. And a lot of what I attribute that to, well, we always had the BC ferries locally. Oh, you can hear one leaving. But I attribute that somewhat to this one VHS tape that I wore out as a kid.
Mighty machines, big and mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines.
As a kid, I was obsessed with the children's TV show Mighty Machines. Yes, Mighty Machines. Kids in Canada will remember it. I'm not sure if anyone watched it down in the States much, but it was just a show about like construction vehicles and machinery and vehicles and stuff like that, but with like voice actors talking about what they do in their day-to-day. And for me as a kid, I just loved them, and my favorite episode was in the harbor. It followed around like all the ships in the harbor, and I wouldn't have had any way of knowing this at the time, but I guess that show was produced out of Toronto, and they used the Toronto harbor, which I am standing in, albeit on the center island side right now. They used this harbor in the filming of that, and gosh, I wore out that videotape. Must have been hundreds and hundreds of times. I would not stop watching it. My parents were probably completely sick of it. But the centerpiece of that show, or at least my favorite part, was the part where they followed around the ferry boats. They were Flo and Merriweather, and they were played by these Toronto Island ferries. Well, actually played by voice actress Jennifer Martin.
Murphy!
Merriweather, how's business?
Oh, busy, busy, busy. I don't know, Murphy. Some days I figure I'm getting too old for this job. Maybe I should retire.
Don't be ridiculous, Merriweather. You're the queen of the harbor. Without you, how would all the people get to the island?
This is the Sam McBride. I always thought it looked so much bigger as a kid. This is one of the Toronto Island ferries, built in 1939, and yes, played Flo and Merriweather in an episode of Mighty Machines. I've watched exactly what I'm filming right now. The load in and unloading of passengers, like hundreds and hundreds of times as a kid. And I always wanted to come here on account of it. I actually wasn't sure that they still used these ferries. I know there was talk of them being retired, but crazy to see it with my own eyes. This was such a wild and unique experience for me to get to visit a place that I simultaneously wanted to visit my whole life and also forgot about for, 15 or 20 years. It got me wondering. I'm going to ask this to my friends and fellow VEDSies, and really anyone who wants to make a comment or video response to this. If you had to pick one place, if you could make a pilgrimage to somewhere that you idolized as a child or at some point in your younger life, could be fictional, could be real, could be from a piece of media, I don't really know. Anyway, I've had fun in Toronto's harbor today. In the harbor from my video as a kid. Let me know if any of you have ever had a similar experience of being able to relive something from your childhood but in real life though. I don't know, it was pretty unique for me. And let me know also if there's any people who have a fond remembrance of the children's TV show Mighty Machines. I also really enjoyed the There Goes a series with like construction foreman Dave and Becky and all that good stuff. Yeah, those were my favorite tapes as a kid. Anyway, from Toronto, that'll do it for today, my friends and fellow VEDSies. It has been a beautiful trip to Toronto that I filmed back in July. Thought I'd make a VEDS video while I'm here, get one of them out of the way at least. And yeah, let me know if anybody remembers Mighty Machines. I'm so glad I got this opportunity to sort of relive my childhood a little bit in this video. Check out the description for links to the channels for my other wonderful fellow VEDSies who are all making a video with me every day this month. Or at least trying to. I'm a few days behind. Thank you, my friends and fellow VEDSies. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to end this vlog with a clip from when I was on the boat cruise with Britt. We made a little video for that. But while I was on that boat cruise, I sort of made the realization of where I was. Basically, in this episode of Mighty Machines that I've been talking about, we follow a little police boat around as he runs his errands and whatnot. And at the beginning and end of the episode, he leaves and then comes back to his home, this little boat park marina police area. I don't know what the heck that's called, but his little facility there, and we were going by on the boat, and I just could not believe that was it. And suddenly all the memories came flooding back to me. I just had such the childhood flashback. This was featured in a scene of the show. Wow. Huh. Such a childhood flashback from long ago.